Right. Hello, everyone. My name is Jay Townsend. I'm the Community Resilience Coordinator here at Thurston Conservation District, and this is the 2025 Native Plant Festival and Sale Volunteer Training. Yay! Thank you all so much for being here tonight. We had to obviously postpone the original webinar due to some illness amongst our staff. So people are feeling better, and we are ready to move on with the volunteer training. So I know a lot of you are returning volunteers, which is fantastic. We're so excited to have you back this year. But for those of you who might be new, I just want to start off by explaining a little bit about what TCD is and what plant sale is too. So TCD, Thurston Conservation District, is a non-regulatory agency that is committed to assisting community members in Thurston County with managing and regulating their natural resources on their properties. So that can look like a variety of different things. We participate in habitat restoration, agricultural producer support, as well as education and outreach within our communities. As part of the education and outreach component, we like to hold community events. Some of you might have been to our Harvest Festival, our Orca Recovery Day. Those are some of the big ones, but this plant sale is definitely the biggest. It's been running for 25 years this year, which we actually have a fun little surprise later in the presentation. I'll talk a little bit more about the 25-year celebration for plant sale. But the plant sale itself is like I said, it's a community event. So our goal is to just get plants out there into the community, affordable native plants. And the plant sale started as a pretty small event and has grown rapidly. Last year we had over 1,300 attendees, comparable to the year before, and we are expecting an even higher number this year. So that's an incredible response to a simple community event where we hand out native plants. Okay, so when you arrive on March 1st, you are going to pull into the entrance right here on Carpenter Road. You're going to take a left immediately after pulling into the entrance and drive over to our general parking area. You'll have to excuse me, I'm still getting over my flu, so thanks. So you'll park in this general parking area, walk on over past the restrooms, past the accessible parking. And if you do need to park in the accessible parking zone, feel free. But if you can, please park in the general area. So you'll walk over to the Peterson Barn. The Peterson Barn is going to be off to the right-hand side of your screen, kind of by that boat launch street. And that's where we will be packing plants. So we'll have a couple volunteers helping with parking, but the majority of folks will be in the Peterson Barn packing plants. The festival portion of the event is going to take place in the Sokolik building, which is just south of the Peterson Barn. And that's where our vendors are going to be. That's where our community partners will be. So if you are done with your shift before or after, you can head on over to this building and check out the vendors. Because we have some wonderful vendors this year. I'm very excited. Okay, so logistics of Festival Day. We have our roles. So packing walk-up sale orders, that will be one role. And parking will be the other role. So we have two jobs this year. Some of you might remember last year we had actually folks coming to volunteer all week and packing pre-orders. Thankfully, we have our restoration crew helping us out this year packing pre-orders. So we don't need any support on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of this year. We need support on Saturday, March 1st only. The shifts are 9:15 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. or 12 o'clock to 3:15 p.m. If you want to do a full day shift, you are more than welcome to. We would be so happy if you did, but it's not necessary. Okay, we talked about parking. Refreshments and lunch. We will have coffee, tea, and pastries, as well as maybe fruit, light, snacky things, veggies, carrot sticks, things like that. We will also have some pizza that will be brought over about midday. So if you're working in the morning, you can take a break towards the end of your shift to get some lunch, or you can wait until after your shift's over and grab some on your way out. And if you're working the afternoon, same thing. You can come a little early, grab some lunch, or you could take a break, maybe an hour into your shift and get whatever's left. Okay. The restrooms are going to be in this kind of centralized at the fairgrounds. They are in the cow painted buildings. They're literally painted like a cow. So if you haven't been to the fairgrounds, they're quite cute. And they're hard to miss, but I wanted to point them out on the map because it is a bit of a walk from the Peterson barn to the restrooms. We will supply tools, everything you need to pack plants, staplers, paper clips, rubber bands, pens, pencils, things like that. We will also have a few pairs of extra gloves that are uninsulated. If you think that your hands might get a little chilly, please bring some warm, fuzzy gloves, something to keep your hands nice and warm, hand warmers, something like that, because we don't have any insulated gloves. And of course, one of the perks of being a plant sale volunteer is that you get to purchase plants at the beginning of your shift. So that's a very exciting perk of volunteering. You don't have to wait in the walk-up sale line. So how does the walk-up sale actually work? So the process kind of goes like this. Customers will line up at the order tables where order takers will receive the order and take payment. They then give plant runners the order form who fill the order with the plants in the barn. Our staff will check your first few orders to ensure that the order form matches the packaged plants. The packed orders, all finished, will go outside to the order pickup station where TC staff will hand them out. Okay, it's very simple, 4 steps. So for those of you who will be a plant runner, excuse me, these will be the folks who are packing the plants. So you're going to get the order form from the order takers, and you're going to go down the plant aisle, and you're going to pick out each plant that a person has requested on their order sheet. So it is a physical job. You will be doing a lot of walking. You'll need to make sure that we're updating staff as we run out of plants or run really low. And these folks down here, these are going to be who you see in the barn. So off to the left, you'll see me. That's me, I'm Jay. In the middle there, you see Mara. Mara is our barn boss. So Mara is, her job is just to ensure that the plants are staying healthy. So making sure everything's moist, making sure bags are closed, making sure that, folks know which plant is which, identification, things like that. She is going to be your person. And then we have Sam off to the right here. And Sam is going to be coordinating our Teens in Thurston folks. So if you are a teenager, a high school student, and you're with the TNT group, you will be underneath Sam. So if you have any questions at all, please find Sam and he'll help you out. Okay. So the walk-up sale packaging is a little different than our pre-orders, if you're familiar with the pre-order sale. In our pre-order sale, we sell plants by the bundle. During our walk-up sale, we sell plants by singles. There are some exceptions that have a couple plants bundled together, namely the ferns. But don't don't think too hard about that. Most important thing to know is that in the walk-up plant sale, we will be selling plants as single plants. Okay. So most of them will be sold as single plants. We have our live stakes, for example. This is a bucket full of live stakes. One stick is going to be one live stake, one plant. And if this is confusing at all, don't worry. We are going to go over everything again on the day of the plant sale. So if there's any confusion about, about plants, we'll make sure to have your questions answered by the time the sale starts. Okay, so walk-up sale, it's one plant or a very, very small bundle. This is an example of an order form. So you can see up here, Kiana put her name, Kiana Sinner. She ordered 12 snowberry, 2 raspberry, oops, 1 red osier dogwood, and I see 3 big leaf lupin down here. Now this is a good example. Down here for the big leaf lupin, you can see, if you can see my mouse, I'm not sure if that shows up. The big leaf lupin is sold in bundles of 5. So this 3 actually means she gets 15 plants. If that makes sense, 3 bundles of 5. And the plants will also already be bundled in those bundles of 5. So you don't have to worry about counting 5 out and bundling them. You just need to worry about grabbing 1 bundle and doing that 2 more times to get 3. Okay. Okay, so another role at plant sale is going to be our mulch prep folks. So this is also a physical job. Your job will be to pull mulch from the tailgate of the truck into the bags for packaging plants. So it's a fairly easy job. You'll just be scooping a lot of mulch. Might have an arm workout at the end of it. But this job is a good one for folks who maybe can't walk around as much, or maybe want to take a break or something like that. So these folks will help the plant runners as needed, but for the most part, they'll be by the truck handling the mulch. Okay, and then we have parking. So parking, you will be partnered with our staff member Amy. You folks will direct traffic to available parking spots and help the customers actually walk to the festival, make sure no one's getting lost, and then you'll also direct traffic to exit out of the appropriate gate. Okay, so if you have questions during plant sale, who do you ask? If you're in the barn, you want to connect with Kiana, Sam, Mara, or myself. If you're helping with parking, you'll want to connect with Amy. If you have any other questions that maybe we haven't covered in this training, find Kiana. Kiana is the coordinator of the event. She has all the answers. She is a wealth of information. So she'll be able to help you out. Okay. And as far as any other questions that might come up between now and next Saturday, there is my information. There is Kiana's information. Please write that down, save it in your phone, put it somewhere special just in case something comes up the day that the festival is happening and you need to get a hold of me. Like I said, text or call either is totally fine. All right, everyone. Well, thank you so much for tuning in today for our 2025 native plant. Oh, I almost forgot. We have a very special surprise this year. Excuse me. So I mentioned in the very beginning of this presentation that it's the 25th annual celebration of plant sale. We've been doing this for 25 years, and we decided we wanted to celebrate this year. So this year we will have limited edition Silver Jubilee commemorative t-shirts available at plant sale. Woo! So come prepared if you want to purchase a t-shirt. I actually don't know the exact price of them. I think they're 25 or 30, something like that. Very cute colors, very cute design that Kiana and myself put together. So if you're interested, just be aware that t-shirts will be available for sale, a very limited number. So come early and buy yours quickly. And for those of you who come and plan or are planning to purchase plants themselves, we will be having everyone do so at the very beginning of their shifts as practice orders. So come prepared with your order in mind. Take a look at our website and to see the species list because we want to make sure that you get the plants that you want before they sell out and that folks get a chance to practice with those orders. So pick out your plants, come prepared to buy a t-shirt, bring a mug and a water bottle, and bring gloves. That if you can remember that, that's all you need to know, and we'll take care of the rest. So thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you on the 1st. Bye.